Hello. What's up, everybody? Yo.
Hey.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to Charlton tonight. We're going to start comedy here. There's a reason why we started at 9, because the kitchen's already closed. Woo. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm Jonsie Pitts, and, that is my real name, believe it or not. I had somebody try to check my ID on it the other day. But I was never able to get that keychain with my name on it, and I think I'm still salty about it, dude. That's why I'm so angry. Man, I've been, I try to keep my comedy pretty, upbeat and stuff, pretty low-key, fun. But lately, people have been just going crazy, man, and they're just giving me too much stuff, right? Like these masks, man. They're getting politicized, which is weird, man. It's like one side thinks that you're the sheep that's being brainwashed by liberals, and the other side thinks you're out here trying to murder their grandma. But there's a third type, right? I'm that type where I'm like, I just put the mask on because, yeah, it's annoying, but that confrontation is so much more annoying. There's Karen on Karen violence going on out here, y'all.
Karen on Karen.
Yeah. And Karenism goes from one side of the aisle to the next. It doesn't discriminate, right? You got Karens out here policing other Karens who are just trying to freedom flex. And there's also a Karen versus Gertrude beef. It's been long-standing, y'all. I don't really want to get into it, but just don't mess with them Gertrudes, dude. They lived through the Great Depression, man. They're real G. Yeah, there's Gertrude, then there's Karen, then there's Becky's. Those Becky's running around here, they don't know what's going on. But yeah, a lot of that leads to these Facebook arguments. I try to stay away from it, but I really can't help myself sometimes. Somebody will post a picture, it's like a camera phone picture of a Word document on a computer and present that as fact. I'm just like, dude, come on, we gotta not do this here. But then they want to get personal. And I'm like, oh, you just stepped into the danger zone, baby. It's I am the most petty person in the world, I promise you. I promise you I give less fucks. I assure you that. I will get down in the mud. But I always end up just arguing with my uncle. Dude, he's crazy, right? But he's one of those guys that posts all sorts of conspiracy theories, he's one of those big vaccines guys. The vaccines are making us gay. And chemtrails are making us gay. I don't know why, but apparently everything's making us gay. And he's super against Obama. He posts he thinks Obama's trying to is this radical Islamist, right? And I'm he's not even a good Muslim, man. He eats bacon, he drinks beer, and he's killed a lot of brown people. And then he thinks Trump's this great Christian hero, right? He's gonna take out all the pedophiles. I'm I think they rode on the same plane together, man. But I will give him some credit though. He was calling out Clinton pedophile rings 10 years ago. So I don't know. He might be right about them chemtrails. I don't know, man. But it's kind of crazy though. You got Epstein, right? And Clinton's took care of him real quick. And we grew up. They told us be wary of street gangs the Crips and the Bloods. But you got Tekashi 6ix9ine walking free, making records, making music videos with Nicki Minaj. And he ratted on the Bloods. But you rat on those Clintons, and you could be in protective custody, and they'll still get you.
Thank you, honey. Sorry.
But yeah, man, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he's got the rainbow hair, if you don't know. He's really a huge clown on Instagram Live and stuff. And these new age rappers, I just don't get it. They try to talk some street shit and but it's not real because they're so too broad with it. They make the gun noises. They're blah, 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 blah. And I'm okay, but I'm a huge 3 6 Mafia fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 6 Mafia gets real specific with their shit. So they did it. They're yo, we rolled up down Cherry Street, brick house with a red door, not kicked it in, we wore masks, shot him 7 times. It's way too specific. Crunchy Black was my favorite, dude. He had a big impact on this suburban white kid here. But yeah, dude, like, I grew up doing a lot of drugs and stuff, man. Like, I've done everyone in the book. My lawyer says that I should say allegedly, by the way. But here's the thing is, like, I don't like stoners, if that makes sense. You know, like, I smoke weed every day, but there are some people who make that their whole lifestyle. Like, they're that person, you know? Like, if you use the word crunchy unironically, I want to punch you in the face. You know, like those white guys with dreads who go to every single fish show? You know, but one day I was with one of my crunchy friends, and he wanted to introduce me to this things called dabs. Have y'all ever heard of this?
Yeah.
So dabs is when marijuana becomes a drug. So you have to take a butane torch out, heat up this nail, right? And you heat it up and you take in this big hit. And so I'm like, sure, you know, like, I've done everything. I'm a badass, you know? I got tiger blood running through my veins. Let's do this. And so I hit it. Bye. And when I go to exhale, I go, oh shit. This is not good. My eyes just start blackening out. And then I'm sitting there and all my friends are kind of sitting around and I'm like, super awkwardly, I gotta go. And so this drive that's literally about 6 miles that I've taken 100 times, right? I start psyching myself up like, dude, you got it, you can do this. I couldn't do it. I got in the car and got lost in the parking lot of a Dick's Sporting Goods. Oh, yeah, man, so I'm gonna tell another story here. Speaking of drugs, when I was in college, me and my buddies, my roommates, we decided to take acid.
Yes.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. I know he knows what I'm talking about. So, we were in Statesboro, right? It was over Christmas break, and that's a notorious time, college town. They go around, start kicking in doors, seeing who's got what. And we're sitting there on the couch, 3 of us on one couch, taking acid, sitting there. Dude, we see our doorknob start wiggling. We're like, oh shit. Guy opens the door, sees us all sitting there listening to Coldplay at a moderate level, staring at him.
Been there.
And I don't know if he was more scared or we were, but he dipped the fuck out. He turned around and ran, dude. But yeah, so, man, I really was wild. I'm trying to calm down. But I'll tell you a story. It's very juvenile, but I still think it's funny. So we were moving from that same house, right? So this house is like right there on the strip, whatever you call a strip in Statesboro. But so it's right there, right? And we had a huge party, about 40, 50 people at this party, and we decided to do this thing called Poop Dollar. It's not original either. We stole it from Workaholics. Yeah, we stole it from Workaholics. But so we decided to wrap this thing up in $1, and everybody was like, you're gross, that's weird. But then the first guy took the $1, and everybody in the party was on board. Because when he took this $1, he picks it up, puts it in his pocket, keeps walking. Yeah, we all go, poop dollar! And he's just like, what? Like, he didn't get it. He did not understand. He's like, yeah, dude, thanks for the $1. And we're losing it, because we're like, you know he's going to be at the bar later, grinding on some chick, and it's just going to start smelling on the dance floor.
Oh my God.
No, it gets worse, dude. So we did it again, and there's one on the other side of the road, and this girl's walking home from the bar. It's obviously trash. She sees this $1, picks it up, throws it in the street, and immediately just throws up everywhere, dude. But yeah, we had a good time. We had a good time. Oh. But yeah, so right now, guys, it feels pretty nice out here. But during the day, man, we're really struggling from this thing, man. It's a huge epidemic. It's called swamp ass season. So all across this country from about May to August, September, we all suffer from this affliction. You know, like even that cute girl you see walking down the street has a butt full of mud. Sorry, guys. And like, it really doesn't discriminate, dude. Black people, white people, rich, poor, doesn't matter. You still probably have moisture in your crack, just saying. All right, y'all. We're gonna keep it going. I'm Jonsie Pitts. Follow me on Instagram at Jonsie Pitts. It's JONSIEPITTS. My name is its own search engine optimization. You can find me. Find my podcast I do with my wonderful wife, the Pitts Podcast.